set you off that you was like, I gotta do that?
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's weird. I feel like y'all got, I wouldn't say love hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro scene? It's different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him, and I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah,
that deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah, oh, that's a part of this
deal. He don't know about that yet, but that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see.
The relationship between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis has changed from a mentor-mentee situation to a full breakdown. Once seen as Mayweather's student, Davis has now separated himself completely, explaining why he no longer trusts Floyd. Asterisk.
Yeah. What dirt? What's the name of that?
I'm not see guy, your people. Y'all all stepping, huh?
Bring that, man.
Nigga, where Derek at? I don't know.
You don't like
Frank? What that mean?
I love lemon. I don't like Floyd, motherfucker.
No, you don't. DJ do the trash talk, me.
From career disagreements to personal issues, the drama between Tank and Floyd has gotten worse. With Calvin Ford making things even more intense, their relationship has hit a breaking point. What went wrong? How did they go from close friends to rivals? And how does this affect Tank's future in boxing? Let's figure it out. Asterisk.
One minute.
Good work.
It all started in 2015 when Floyd Mayweather took Gervonta Davis under his wing. At the time, Davis was a rising star with amazing power, and Floyd saw potential in him. Fresh from his own legendary career, Floyd wanted to make Tank the next big boxing star. Under Mayweather Promotions, Davis quickly climbed the ranks. He won his first world title in 2017 against Jose Pedraza, becoming one of the youngest champions ever. Floyd constantly praised him as the next pay-per-view star, often comparing him to himself. Things seemed perfect at first, with Floyd's promotion helping Davis get big fights. Tank also benefited from Floyd's expertise in boxing, but behind the scenes, problems started to appear.
With this deal. If you listen to one of the interviews that Tank spoke about the deal, he said, hey, this deal is a more lucrative deal than the Floyd Mayweather deal. And now the reports are coming out, as I mentioned, with the $240 million deal being in place. Tank's stardom has propelled him to these type of...
As Davis grew as a fighter, he started feeling restricted by Mayweather Promotions. Even though Floyd was the best boxer of his time, he had a reputation for being controlling. Davis began showing signs of frustration as early as 2018 when he tweeted, "I got to get my own people and do what's best for me." That was the first hint that he wasn't happy under Floyd's control. By 2020, the tension was clear. Davis was becoming a huge attraction, but Floyd was still making the decisions. Reports said Floyd was trying to control Tank's career to benefit Mayweather Promotions more than Tank himself,
All
right.
No, with the time there, I'm saying.
I got you. Got you, baby. Boy, what's going on? Boy, what's going on, boy?
it became even clearer when Floyd publicly criticized Davis's performances. Acting more like a coach than a promoter, Tank, known for his aggressive nature, didn't like it at all. After a fight, Davis responded, saying, "He's not fighting for me, I'm fighting for myself." That was a clear message that he was ready to step away. If there's one person who's always been with Tank, it's his longtime trainer and mentor, Calvin Ford. Ford has always spoken openly about his complicated relationship with Mayweather. While he admits Floyd helped Tank's career, he also thinks Floyd never really had Tank's best interest at heart.
Tank Davis just been released to the public. We know now, December 14th, Houston, Texas, he's going to be facing a very tough opponent in Lamont Roach. Can you tell us a little bit about the history between them two?
Oh man, they've been knowing each other from the amateurs, silver gloves, everything. They grew up actually together, you know. Roach and him back and forth battles and whatnot. It's going to be a pretty interesting fight, you understand? Because Roach he come to fight, and I think it's a great fight. Everybody talking all that stuff about why Roach, because he signed and took the fight, you know what I'm saying? And it's good for the community.
When Davis thought about leaving Mayweather Promotions, Ford reportedly supported it. He saw the behind-the-scenes power struggles, where Floyd was trying to control Tank's every decision, even who he could train with. Once Tank left Mayweather Promotions in 2022, Ford didn't hold back, saying, "We built Tank from the ground up. Floyd was part of the journey, but not the whole thing. Tank's ready to be his own man." This was a major turning point, showing that Tank's team never fully trusted Floyd's intentions. Things escalated in 2023 when Davis fought Ryan Garcia in one of the biggest boxing events of the year, Asterisk.
Floyd, you proud of Tank, Floyd? Proud of Tank, Floyd?
Are you what Floyd, what his pride was?
Proud of him, Floyd?
Even though Floyd and Tank had parted ways, Floyd still tried to insert himself into the situation, offering to train Garcia just weeks before the fight. Yes, you heard that right, Floyd, who helped build Tank's career, was now offering to train his opponent.
Last question, when you see Davis Garcia 2, the rematch?
It already depends. I mean, because, you know, it's up to them two. Still a big money fight.
Huge.
It was a hell of a fight. First fight. Like I said, it was a minor setback, but a major comeback in his last fight.
Right.
Hot back, made some names, enjoying life, living life.
Davis saw this as the ultimate betrayal. He went on social media, posting cryptic messages about snakes and boxing. After knocking Garcia out in the 7th round, Tank sent a strong message in his post-fight interview. "I did this with my own team. No Floyd, no distractions, just me." That was the moment when the relationship between Tank and Floyd was completely broken. After the Garcia fight, Tank proved he's still one of the most dangerous fighters out there, with a dominant co-win over Frank Martin. But what did Floyd say? True to his style, he downplayed Davis's success, saying, "Tank's a great fighter, but I've seen this before. The real test is longevity. Let's see where he is in a few years." Floyd refused to praise Tank, even after all these years, and Davis was fed up. In a recent interview, he directly called out Floyd, saying, "He doesn't want to see me shine. That's the truth. He acts like he supports me, but deep down he wants to see me fail." This was the first time Tank openly admitted he no longer trusted Floyd. Davis is set to fight Lamont Roach, a skilled boxer, but not on Tank's level. Many believe this will be another easy co-victory for Davis.
He was telling me just stay calm. I always like to listen to Floyd when it comes to big stages like this, because he's the only one that been in my shoes and been like in these type of fights. You know what I mean? So I always try to stay close to Floyd when stuff like this happens. You know what I mean? Just to keep me humble and, you know, like, have me on the right track. You know what I mean? So I always appreciate Floyd for being in my corner, having my back. Always, you know what I mean? So it's always there'll be love for Floyd.
However, the bigger story is what comes next.
Just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubt himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm a show up.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
Tank has hinted at retiring, saying he doesn't see himself fighting much longer. He's already achieved pay-per-view superstardom and doesn't want to stay in the sport forever. Tank is really thinking about quitting, and it's not just a random post on social media. He clearly said at the Lamont Roach press conference that 2025 will be his last year in boxing. He's been hinting at retirement for a while now, and it makes sense. He's made his money, built his legacy, and doesn't want to be one of those fighters who hangs around too long.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
But more than anything, Tank says he wants to focus on his family. He has kids and loved ones, and he doesn't want to be the boxer who's always in training and missing out on life. But some believe there's another reason behind his retirement talk. He's tired of the politics in boxing.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have two daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
With his issues with Mayweather, legal problems, and difficulty getting big fights, Tank might be losing interest in the sport. If he does retire soon, it would be a huge loss to boxing because he's one of the biggest stars in the sport right now.
Are you retiring?
With trash. What changed? What made this shit trash? Garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out of it.
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with the whole
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like like say you got to walk today.
At the end of the day, the conflict between Tank and Floyd isn't over. Davis has made it clear he doesn't trust Floyd, doesn't need him, and is choosing his own path in boxing.
35 after all that stuff, and then Devin Haney.
Right. So why people even talk like he the best at? He didn't even fight at 135 yet.
Right.
He didn't even have power at 126, 30 or none of that.
He is good.
Okay. How can you, all that's just okay. How can you stop people that can actually hit? No matter all that boxing, you going to get hit. What you going to do when you...
Mayweather ever truly let him go? Or will Floyd keep interfering in Tank's career from behind the scenes? With Tank possibly heading into retirement, what's next for one of boxing's most exciting fighters? One thing is certain, this story isn't finished yet. So what do you think did Floyd hold Tank back? Or was he the reason for his success? Share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more boxing updates.
When I say certain things, they say, oh, he's hating. There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters. I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. Whether it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes, we need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make